allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is July 13th, 2015. Can I have a roll call?
Aaron's here. Safaros?
Here.
Whalen?
Here.
Coleman?
Here.
Basil?
Here.
Meyer? Here.
We have the June 22nd minutes. Any changes, additions, corrections? If not, is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
A motion on the floor and a second. Any question or motion? Roll call.
Aaron? Yes. Safaros?
Yes.
Whalen?
Yes.
Coleman?
Yes.
Basil?
Yes.
Meyer? Yes.
Is there anyone from the audience that wishes to address the board? Okay, Village Commissions, Beautification Commission, Trustee Aaron.
We have a meeting tomorrow evening here at the Village Hall at 7 o'clock. If anyone would like to come.
Do we have public commentary?
Yeah.
4th of July Commission.
Yeah,
Yes.
4th of July, we were very fortunate, the rain quit raining during our 4-day period, which helped us very much, and by moving the rides to the parking lot, quick decision by the mayor and the chairman of the commission appeared to be a big plus. People enjoyed it. Attendance was well. As a whole, everything went better than anticipated.
Thank you. Youth Commission, Trustee Kaporis.
Excuse me, we missed the audience participation.
Sorry, ma'am. I've already asked for audience
We didn't hear
participation.
you.
We didn't hear you.
We did not hear you.
I'm sorry, you were talking amongst yourselves. Okay, we're past that. We're on our commissions. Let's move on, please.
Youth Commission on July 25th, there's a movie night in the park, which is
We
hosting.
have elections coming up, friends, believe me, we will see you then.
Which will be having Big Hero 6, as most residents have seen. We had some.
Unbelievable. Absolutely.
We had some Pink Flamingos come to town. It was a fundraiser for the Beecher Youth Commission. It goes on for approximately one more week and then we'll be heading away for Easter. It's been a very successful fundraiser for us. A lot of work, but the community seems to have really gotten behind it and had some fun with it. So we thank everyone that's participated in that. And that's about it.
Historic Preservation Commission, Trustee Wendell.
We have not had a meeting yet. We will have that shortly.
Urban Hope, I'm sorry, I missed that one.
There's nothing new to report for the whole commission.
Marcy?
Treasurer's report?
Okay,
Kim?
we start with our list of accounts as we do. Not a lot to report except for very significant collection of our real estate taxes last month. You see the increase of $318,000. You might remember I discussed it looked like we were lagging behind a little bit, but it looks like we weren't caught up based on the overall trends, so that was a good thing. Other than that, the accounts are virtually unchanged, as you see. So there's not a lot to report there. If you look at the month-over-month graph, you'll see the spike based on those collections we had. The year-over-year numbers are there is $1,904,000 versus $1,931,000, so we're about flat from last year as the overall fund balances. The general fund, though, is up $784 this year versus $707 a year ago, so that's good. So looking at the bills then, that were done outside of the AP, the only thing of significance here I wanted to point out, 154.5 down, there's a little check that says NA. Obviously we didn't pay NA, I don't think. So I had a little issue with the data transfer, it looks like, so I'll correct that next month. It must be one of our Home Depot or Beecher hardware, because it's paint, cedar, etc., but I'll get that corrected. Other than that, it's generally our payrolls. I don't think there's any other really significant items in here. So So it brought us to the 207 that you see at the bottom for the outside EAP bills. And that's really about it for me, unless there's some questions.
So I'd like to make a motion approving the treasurer's report and report of financial activity in the prior month.
Second.
There's a motion on the floor and a second. Any questions on the motion? Roll call.
Meyer,
Yes.
Basil,
Yes.
Coleman,
Yes.
Whalen.
Yes.
Caprows,
Yes.
Aaron.
Yes. Variance reports for the preceding month are enclosed, and the bills are on the desk as of tonight. It looks like the total, there's a few that are in bold that were not on the last, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
And the total-
Nothing really out of the ordinary, other than we are paying the $2,000 bill to Cornerstone Media for the financial reports that were in the paper last Thursday.
So the total of the bills for the month is $152,269.05. And I'd like to make a motion to approve those bills from June for $152,269.05.
Second.
Motion on the floor and there was a second. Any questions on the motion? Roll call.
Aaron,
Yes.
Caprows,
Yes.
Whalen.
Yes.
Coleman,
Yes.
Basil,
Yes.
Meyer.
Yes.
Christina?
Consider payment in the amount of $2,084.32 to Floyd Electrical Services from the Nantucket Cove escrow account for repairs of street lights. These are the only village-owned lights other than those in Pasadena East. Several fixtures have been inoperable since 2007. The village board authorized this work to be done last year, and the final work was completed. So I'd like to make a motion authorizing the payment of $2,084.32 to Floyd Electrical Service from the Nantucket Cove escrow account for the repairs of streetlights.
There's a motion on the floor.
I'll second it.
There's a second. Any questions on the motion? Roll call.
Meyer,
Yes.
Basil,
Yes.
Coleman,
Yes.
Whalen.
Yes.
Caprows.
Yes.
Aaron.
Yes.
Trustee Levin?
Yeah, we have two bills that we have to pay out of the 625 Dixie Highway account. One is for paint in the amount of $18.55, and then we had the police station rekeyed by Elmer and Sons for $1,223.40. So I'd like to make a motion to pay $18.55 and $1,223.40 to Elmer and Sons.
Motion on the floor, is there a second?
Second.
There is a second. Any questions of the motion? Roll call.
Aaron. Yes. Caprows,
Yes.
Whalen.
Yes.
Coleman.
Yes.
Basil.
Yes.
Meyer.
Yes.
Marcy, Vicki?
We're considering a motion authorizing the inclusion of Washington Township as a listed entity under the Village of Beecher as part of the Eastern Will County Benefits Subpool and the Intergovernmental Personnel Benefits Cooperative. It was discussed during budget workshop sessions, and there is no liability on the part of the village since the township will pay its portion of the health insurance premiums. They are, however, under our membership, and the village would vote and attend meetings on their behalf, which is why we need to approve their membership.
Just a point on this, this is another way that we can work together as local governments to save the taxpayer money. Their rates as a single entity are extremely high, and with them coming into our sub-pool and being self-funded through our, I think it's 80 community pool, they're gonna save quite a bit of money. And we are taxpayers in the township, so it's a good deal.
So I'd like to make that motion authorizing the inclusion of Washington Township as a listed entity under the Village of Beecher as part of the Eastern Will County Benefits Subpool and the Intergovernmental Personnel Benefits Cooperative.
Second.
There's a motion on the floor and there was a second. Any questions on the motion?
Okay, I have one question. I mean, I highly doubt it will ever happen, but are we protected in case they don't make their payments?
Yes. They are going to be required to put a security deposit down for some of the money. And if they default on their payments, it is possible that the village would end up paying, but we'd definitely take it forward. And we would cease their coverage.
Well, obviously, we'd be responsible for it because they
Yes, I
listed
think-
as a part. I mean, we're
The
putting
maximum liability would be 30 to 60 days, and we cut them off. They would have no coverage.
Okay, there'll be money set aside in like an escrow or something like that in case that were to happen.
That's automatic, I believe, with the pool, when they join the pool. We have currently, the Village of Beecher currently has 118,000 in reserve now in that account already. We already have 118,000 that we've saved that is sitting in the reserve account.
Alright,
Anything else? Another question? Okay. Roll call.
Meyer?
Yes.
Basil?
Yes.
Coleman?
Yes.
Whalen?
Yes.
McCoy?
Yes.
Aaron? Yes.
Any new business?
Yeah, I'd like to bring up, with Chief, as far as the vandalism in Fireman's Park, and also the recent cutting of chains in our swings in Hunter's Chase, and also Prairie Park, and the busting up of the seats and everything else. What can we do to get these guys, or, you know, catch whoever's doing this?
Well, what we can do is take a more proactive approach as far as saturated patrols. We can put extra people out there. We need to do some intel to figure out about what time or what day of the week this is happening. A hacksaw, I don't believe they're using, because it'd take them quite a while to cut through that chain with a hacksaw. I believe they're using a bolt cutter, because that's pretty quick. I don't know when it's got time to sit out there for 30 minutes with a hacksaw. That's one approach we can take. The other one is just educate the public. I mean, we need the public, we need the residents, we need their eyes, and if they see anything suspicious, to call the police, even if they don't think it's suspicious. Somebody that's there that they haven't seen before or doesn't think they belong, call us. A lot of times the public is hesitant to call us because they think they're bothering us for nothing. But it might not be nothing. It might be the break we're looking for. So we do need the people, we need the residents to call us if they see anything.
Yeah, because it's getting past just the material. I mean, if they did something out there and somebody was swinging and got hurt, or, you know, they could cut only a portion of it, and then somebody could get hurt, you know, so it's getting a little bit.
And somebody's taking some time doing this. Whether they're coming back and doing it, I don't know. But we got our detectives working on it. We've got our feelers out there. And I mean, there's a lot of talk going around, and hopefully we'll catch the break that we need to find out who's doing this. But we do need help from the public. Call us.
Yeah, same with Fireman's Park,
Mhm.
you know.
Now, Fireman's Park, there's certain areas that I believe are a little darker. They could be a little more light out there. And that's something we're gonna have to look at. Fireman's Park poses a lot of problems because of the age of the trees and the size of the trees. When my camera guy was out there, he said with regards to security, the trees are your biggest inhibitor because of the size and because of the way they grow. But it provides a lot of shade, so I guess gotta take the good with the bad.
Right.
Now, he did install an infrared camera out there in Fireman's Park, so at least one of our cameras will be able to see the nighttime.
Okay. So there are cameras down there that are working and, okay.
We've got 4 cameras, and the one he just installed is an infrared. We didn't have infrared cameras out there. So now we do have one that can see in the darkness.
Okay.
Also in a new business, this weekend is the rodeo at Elkins Ranch. I'm gonna contact our contact there and see if there's anything that we need to do special. And I'd like to get an idea of who is going. This is the rodeo where the governor, lieutenant governor may be there. I don't know if that's still confirmed or not. And the invitation was open to all of us, even though, like someone pointed out, it seemed like the invitation was only towards me, but it was not, because I specifically asked if the board could attend.
Is it 2 o'clock?
I believe it's at 2 o'clock, yeah. And if you can let me know, and be interested in going. Marcy?
I think so, yeah. Let me just double check what I got going, but I have plans to.
Saturday.
Cool.
Frank's here?
I'm going. This is Saturday, 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah. I guess that's a no, right?
Either that or yeah. It was a yes to just now.
Yep.
I'll be working, so I don't know how late I'll get out, but I'll see.
Scott? Scott? No? Okay, I'll email you up, like I said, I'll contact and see if there's anything special we have to do, and see if we have an idea how long it is, and so on and so forth. And then one other thing on the new business, since we last met, we had some very successful baseball teams, one of which a father is in the room, but a coach is in the room, and I think I'd like to give him the floor, the opportunity to explain exactly what happened with two baseball teams recently.
Beecher Rec baseball's it's a lot of fun. We compete in a league as a village with Grant Park, Moni, Crete, Piatone, and Park Forest. And there's 4 age levels for baseball, and Beecher made it to the championship at all 4 levels. And they won the championship at 2 levels, one of which was my team, which was a lot of fun for the kids. It's just a neat experience how they go through the whole season and then go through the tournament, and it takes 4 wins in the tournament to win the championship, and it's just a neat thing. There was a lot of support at all the games where, you know, other teams from Beecher went to support the teams that were in the championship, and it was a neat thing for the community, I thought. So it was a fun weekend.
Congratulations to both teams. Congratulations to all the teams that played, whether you win or lose.
Yeah, it was neat.
Thank you. Anything else? And if you don't know it, Bill Hearn is in the back there, and he is a new planning and zoning member, if you don't know him. It's him back there.
I wanted to ask one other thing. Any update on the golf course?
No, and which is a possibility of what they were here for. She had asked me for information about a month ago. I have nothing else to say or tell them. Today, I think, was the most active day we saw. There was a lot of equipment out there, there was a lot of people there. It looks like some of the individuals that used to work there may have gotten hired back. I know they were interviewing employees, but other than that, they still plan on opening. I don't know when, I don't know, anything else.
The plans have not changed from what we said.
Yeah, but last time, nothing's occurred,
Okay.
so that's all we know. If not, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion made,
Second.
and there's a second. Roll call.
Aaron's?
Yes.
Burrows?
Yes.
Whalen?
Yes.
Coleman?
Yes.
Basil?
Yes.
Meyer?
Yes.